Okay, Monday morning. I'm in the way already. Yesterday we went and picked our silage up, 340 bales. Got that done in good time actually, and then Davo and Keithy, they went off to ted the hay. Had an hour or two around just blowing off some tractors and checking things over on certain things. But this week we are concentrating on the hay. It's going to be a really nice hot week, good hay week. So we're just umming and ahhing what to go on to next. Keithy's going to come back here. We're going to chop this Timothy down at the farm as well. But today we've got a little bit of silage just to go and clear up first, and then we'll be moving on to the tedder. We've got Uncle Franklin coming in on the rake, and Daisy's going to have a little go on the wrapper for the first time, see how she goes. So that'll be good for her to have a go. And the only way to have a go on something is to just get on and go. There's not going to be hundreds of bales where we're going on to. I need to go and adjust my arms. We're just going to, we want it all cleared up anyway. So baler's going on. We fuel up everything, get the rake going. I checked that over last night and got that put on for Uncle Franklin. Farmer went round and had a look at the hay, he said, and we're still worried about hay quantities. Some places look better than others, and some places there's just nothing at all. So it's going to be a tricky year all round. There isn't going to be, you know, mountains of hay to go on to. So yeah, we need, for customers at present, we need round bale Timothy, we need small bale Timothy, and we also need round bale meadow and 4-string meadow. Anyway, this spell is with us until next weekend. It's Monday, so a good 7 days of hay. Keithy went and chopped a load of hay down, so in a couple of days that should be getting ready. So yeah, we'll see the hay machines on. It'll give everything a good test. It'll be a good job. Morning jobs, always the same this end of the year. Get all the tractors ready, check all the oils, check the machines over, wrappers on. Daisy's coming to run the wrapper today, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, not as easy as it looks, but once you've got the hang of it, it is quite easy. Keithy's going mowing. He's going to mow the Timothy out the front of the farm there, and the girls are coming in to do hay deliveries, and a customer's coming to pick up some hay. And yeah, it's all about just getting everything ready, machines, everything like that. And it's good. Anyway, I haven't seen much of the 8S this year, but yeah, looks impressive on the mowers. I like that. One of the tedders is set up for later, and we'll hook on the big tedder later. We'll go and do some tedding as well. So baler's already checked over. Just noticed a spring actually, so I'll have to order one. Farmer had a spare one, luckily. I don't know how he does this stuff, but there's a little spring in here, and it's you won't see it. It holds the knife, stops the knife, keeps the knife up together and stops it bouncing about. We shall get another one of those as a spare. Waiting on a catch still as well, so we'll get that ordered. There we go, there's Daisy. She's got some learning to do, that wrapper. It just takes time learning it. Everybody has to go through the same process, but first one's coming off. Yes, look at that. Anyway, ones you have to spin are the hardest on the first time round, but she'll get the hang of it. Takes a minute or two, but yeah, we'll stop at the end and film her and see how she's getting on. Not much out here, you know, 20 or 30 bales. Got a little bit to go at today, not much. And then me and Daisy later on are going tedding, so we're going to get these cleared up. Then Farmer will come and pick these up. Their bales will end up going down Coles, because the young heifers this year are going to be going to Coles. So yeah, he's going to use his sheds and house the heifers for us, so that will be good. Looking forward to that actually. They'll have a bit more room down there as well, so that'll be good. The grass is short. In places it's okay, and in places it's very short. You know, I've seen a hell of a lot more crop out here before, so we're not gonna. Yeah, it's going to be a year where, yeah, I can just see it now. It's going to be a year of all sorts, I think, this time. The baler's working sweet. Oh, she's got it sorted out. She's on the move again. It's best to yeah, you sort of want to have some bales in front of you on that machine. just so you can get on them at a different angle, because the ones you're spinning, they're just a pain in the butt. So it's best to get on them square. God, I'm so excited for hay. I don't know why. Yeah, we got to make sure our small baler's going, because it's been serviced, and I think they've had it apart to do bits and pieces on the knife. So a bit of a lump here. Always want to be cautious when you've got a lump. It's doing a better job. Right, I'm happy. Anyway, we'll get this done, and we'll get on the tedders. I'll give you a little look at the tedders, because we haven't done no tedding yet. So we're going to have a go on the tedders. Soon our lives become just tedders. We've still got a couple of sheds we want to just finish off, but we're yeah, we've got plenty of shed space and plenty of space to start bringing in hay.
My first time on the rapper, mate, isn't it?
I'm not joking, you'll get it wrong sometimes. You'll be like, what's up with that? Oh, I've got it on backwards.
A little bit of experience on a rapper, haven't I?
Yeah.
It helps.
Ready?
Ready? Oh, we stuck together.
Oh. Oh, I see, we've gone back round.
There we go, go on.
Right. And these, I just make a little hole there. Try that up.
And she should be good to go.
What have we forgotten?
Please.
Yep. Remember how to do it? So we've got to go a little bit past to unhook. And then up. That's it. Perfect. And this one's on this thing here. So you just push and then pull. Got it?
That's it, yeah?
Yep. Guarantee they break straight away and we're back out here threading them again. But let's see. What we're going to do is just slowly get her going manually, and then we'll set her on auto. And hopefully they won't break. Yeah, just turn her manual for a little bit, just see if, just hold her down, she'll go slow. And then if you put it to auto and press go, see it. Oh, look at that. Mate, usually they break straight away, just where, you know, if they've got any damage on the outside. Anyway, Farmer's going to pick them up, take them over to Coles. Coles' yard is just 2 seconds from here. All these machines are great, but they have like little quirks and little things that you just got to know and get used to. And yeah, it doesn't happen in the first 5 minutes. So it's funny because you think you're mad when you're doing it yourself, and then you watch someone else and they do the exact same thing. So it's just, that's the way to pick them up, like that. And then the trick is, you know, when you've got a good field out in front of you, 200 plus bales, you can get into a bit of a rhythm and always have one in the jaw, one spinning on the bed whilst driving to the next one, and you're always wrapping then. And you can, you know, you can at times keep up with a baler, depending on crop and all the rest of it. But anyway, we've got a little bit more to go at. But we'll go in tedding later, so we'll include that in the video. But she's got the hang of it straight away. You just need second on there. The nice working nice now as well. So I imagine there'll be some more silage later on in the year. You know, we'll probably go haymaking for a bit, and then there'll most likely be a couple of more cuts of silage later on. Could be into September, you know, when we're doing that. It's happened before. But anyway, little 70s having a go. good. We'll leave her to it. She's only got a couple more to wrap and she's done.
This is an updated one of the in the other truck.
Well, you can. This is a steer ready tractor, so
Okay.
you can just add it. You can. We didn't have to change nothing. You know, everything's built in.
Is it had the this one?
Yeah. But that one wasn't very accurate, and it was all over the shop. So
Yeah. That used to kick out, didn't it, sometimes?
yeah, it would be very strange. We're on board with Daisy. She's on the 7718. This is that one we put the new Svea Virkin kit on. Anyway, I haven't been on it to use it yet, so Daisy's going to try it out. Davo's been on it, he's used it a lot, and I think everybody else has used it apart from me. We're just tedding some hay. You can have a little look.
It's not a lot of hay.
No, they're in a busting lot out there. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit shocking this year, but it is what it is. You get what you get, unfortunately, don't you, Dave?
Yeah, you certainly do.
So, anyway, on this one, you can steer away with this.
So I don't need to turn that.
No, you don't need to do that to turn it on.
Nice.
Anyway, we're going to go round once with Days, and then we're going to go and Ted. We've got 2 Timothy fields down and 2 meadow fields, but one's very small, so yeah. Anyway, this looks like it's going to be ready tomorrow. We'll get out and have a look later and see how it's going, but yeah, tomorrow I reckon we'll be baling this, so we need a good baler person, don't we? Who could we have?
We'll find one of them.
Oh, I don't know who we could use. You'll have to follow it round for 2 more times and then you'll be on your ups and downs, won't you? Everything looks the same now. Where do you think your mark is?
I think it's here. I'm overlapping.
No,
with it back
it's
there.
like this is your mark.
Is it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
This was our life before we had GPS. It was like, where have I driven? Because you can't tell. As the hay gets fitter and fitter, I think you would have got away with baling this today, but it will be tomorrow's job because we're not organised. So it will be tomorrow's job, whatever. And if you leave it, the sun will bleach the colour out of it. So you want to turn it, and if there's any damp spots or any bits under trees, you know, you want to be.
Oh yeah, I see.
You want to be turning it. So the Timothy will take a bit longer. That's always a bit longer job. But you happy on here?
Yeah.
You've been tedding before or not?
No.
Okay, first time.
I'll be right then.
Yeah. And if you need me, you'll just give me a shout, won't you?
I certainly will.
But this meadow looks beautiful. It's just this was a new lay last year, and there was 3,500 bales out here, so it was 3,600. So we'll see. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
I'm going to be anywhere near that.
Oh, I think you'll be lucky to get 2,000.
Yeah.
But,
If that, yeah.
anyway, and this is where the grass is good. This is probably one of the thicker crops you'll see this year. So yeah. Anyway, it's nice to be out. I love tedding. Tedding's easy. Nice job. GPS makes it easy as well, so we won't have any misbits, will we? But under the tree there, it looks a bit green. Can you see it?
Yeah.
That won't be quite ready. But everything out in the sun will be.
I'll be ready tomorrow. That one.
Yeah, it'll be ready tomorrow. Do it. But Daisy's all right. How's things?
Yeah, you're all right.
Everything's good.
All right, mate. Same as everyone else.
Yeah. And your back's okay still?
Yeah, good. 2 years.
Robocop here.
2 years today.
Yeah. 2 years today.
2 years today, my operation.
Yeah. And you still got that big metal thing in your back?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
You won't take it out.
No. No, that's good.
I don't know why they didn't design one that dissolves after like a year or something.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what that is.
Yeah, damn those damn dog deers. Putting my
Not
back
waking
right.
up, yeah.
Anyway, there we go. It's nice to have Daisy back. And we'll be riding on the baler, won't we?
Yeah.
We'll have a little go on that.
My favourite job.
We'll make some nice bales this year, aren't we? It's going to be lovely. And it'll be good to get everything out and test it as well, so we'll see how it all goes. Right, there we go, there goes Daisy. Anyway, we're just going to get out. We'll have to check this crop all over because Keithy tells me it's a bit thicker down the bottom there, and
not quite as thick, but last year this was 3 times as thick. Oh yeah, once another day. There's still plenty some green bits in there. We're not far away though. We're not there yet, but I think tomorrow we will be. You always know, because the note of the hay changes, and you can hear it now, that rustling, but I can just feel in there, look, see them green bits? I ain't quite ready yet. Once Daisy's turned it, you see those bits are going to dry even more. Anyway, we're going on to the Timothy. We've got the big tedder on. She's got the hydraulic kit on hers. We've got RTK on ours, so we can have the tractor do the whole field for us. See if we can set that up. But this is going to be some beautiful stuff. We've got the weather, and yeah, it's going to be nice. Linda will be happy. She's going to have some more hay that she can go on to. She's starting to run out. Hasn't ran out, but in 3 weeks time she'll be running out, and this will be ready to sell. Then you can't sell it straight off the field. You can, you know, there's no reason you can't, but what you get is a lot of it's quite potent because it's June hay. It's still got a lot of goodness in it, and it will cause horses laminitis. So yeah, anyway, Daisy's looking after that one. I'm pleasantly surprised with how much is out here. We've got a way to go, look, before she's ready. Whenever you think it's ready, if you waited another day and you had, you know, if it was your only field and you waited another day and you had guaranteed sunshine, you thought, oh right, that's ready, wait another day and it'll be perfect. It always, even when it sounds right, it always comes up that it's not ready. So rule of thumb, but sometimes you've got weather chasing you down, so you have to bail it. But this is some beautiful stuff. Going to be really, Lynn's going to be really pleased with this. Yeah, I'm well happy. Right, let's get this tedder unfolded and get through it. It's going to be a few days before it's ready. It unfolds on number 1, so we pull that back. That unfolds tedder. Love this tedder. This tedder is the business. If you're in the business, you know, if you're in the market for buying tedder, this is the one you get. Something's just plonked out. I've got to go and put back in. What one was it? Oh yeah, that one. I'm laying her down. The tedder will raise up. The note of the tedder will change and then goes into float. So that one's in float now. Then we plug our little box in. And this controls our flag. So it basically just switches the hydraulics over to the flag. While we do the edge, shut this because it's really hot. Start her up. Make sure nothing's rattling or loose. You're listening for noises. Make sure nothing's wrong. We're going to go on our screen here, and we're going to record a boundary as well, and that way we can use our, we're going to record it with that side. Okay, we're gonna, no, we don't need to mark. Spin her up. We're not spinning up crazy. 470, 480. The closer it gets to hay, the slower you have your rotors. So if you're tedding out the rows, we'll be at 540. And yeah, here we go. First go tedding of 2025. Keithy and Davo have already been through this once or twice. But I'm actually relatively pleased with how well this looks out here. We were worried about quantities, but I think we're going to be all right. On the Timothy side anyway. The Meadow side is going to be a bit different. It had plenty of fertiliser, this did. We noticed last year it was lacking or suffering a little bit. So it had nitrogen and it had TSP on it, triple superphosphate, to try and pick it up a little bit. So fingers crossed it's done that. It looks nice, and we'll see it in a bale when we get it baled up. I'll show you. Okay, we're going to go left-handed. Right, let's see what it does. Anyway, you draw a boundary around the field, just simply by, you know, you can do it at the same time as you're working. And once it knows where the boundary is, because this one's on RTK, it'll be very, very accurate. The ones on PPP, I would just be a little bit wary to make sure that they are, you know, that they work nice. We'll try it on one of the PPP tractors. Yeah, another day when we're on there. I don't mind the steering wheel. The new kits have got, I noticed the motor is, oh, it's much nicer. It's half the, yeah, it just doesn't feel like a big chunky thing there, if you know what I mean. And they do a max screen now as well, which is, yeah, just everything's just a little bit nicer, you know, different. It's not so plasticky around the steering wheel, and all the fittings have been changed just for a nicer fitting. They've done a really nice job with it. So anyway, we're going to see if this thing will turn us around and how good we will be. Last year it was absolutely perfect. Anyway, when we get to the end, we always slow down and get ready to take over. Let's see what it does this time. Round. Got a hedge here, so we need to be ready to stop just in case. Nice, perfect. Does a fishtail, comes back in. On. There we go. No steering for me. And we're catching perfect on that side. Back up the gears. Yeah, that's really cool. Anyway, I'm just going to show you one more time at the other end. And then we'll head to the farm and we'll have a look at the Timothy down there and see what sort of crop we got going on down there. We need to make, I think Farmer said we need to make 300 round bales just in rounds before we start making smalls. So fingers crossed it's there. I'm sure it will be. You know, I think there's been more crop on different different years, but I think the quality's there this year. You know, there's a nice bit of quality there, so that'll be good. See what it does. It's all steering itself. Coming back in, I can see our line. There's our line. So I want to make sure it catches. It does. Back on.
Fair enough, there we go. That's good enough for me. And back up the gears. Right, there we go. I'll tell you how I get on with it later, but we're going to get these 10 out, head back to the farm, see what crop we got there. Later on we've got a bunch of tines to do on this thing, and we've got to grease it up for tomorrow, so there we go. We're out the front of the farm here in this Timothy crop. I don't know. I've seen it always out here. I've seen rows as big as you can hardly believe, but this year, you know, there's not nothing out there, but it's not a busting crop either. So I would say probably just below average, maybe. Yeah, but yeah, definitely below average. You know, usually the rows are huge and the tedders are rattling away trying to keep up with it all. But yeah, it is what it is anyway. We'll yeah, this won't be ready until Friday, Saturday time, so but yeah, Keithy's mowers are just gets 5 full rows, but you've got to make sure you're using the old tedder. Like, it's, yeah, it's not hard work, but you just got to make sure you're using everything. Anyway, you don't need GPS for this bit. It's so satisfying running out the rows. Get turned around and I'll open the window. Anyway, there's nothing more satisfying than running up the mower rows. That is quite satisfying. One of the most satisfying jobs. We like tedding, everybody likes tedding. It's a nice easy job when it's going well, when everything's working right. Daisy's over there, she's in the same field. We're just yeah, just going to work across the fields together. There's 2 more fields here. We should be done in an hour and a half or so, something like that. We had one year 4,000 small bales in this one field. That's not going to happen this year. I think we'll be lucky to get 2,000, and I do mean that. So anyway, we all know that crops are down, and that's all down to the drought early on. Nothing grew, but it's not like there's nothing there either. So we just we get what we get. And we'll see what happens. I don't know if Keith is going to head on to cut some more meadow. I don't know. We were umming and ahhing this morning. He might send him off to cut a bit more tomorrow. We'll see. But it's 5 o'clock. We'll get these ted out. Yeah, you get down here, look. That's a nice bit of grass there. Gets double fertiliser in this corner because it's a pig. Gets overlapped the fertiliser, so ends up, yeah, there you go. But it does show you every year that, you know, the more you apply, the more you'll get. But yeah, there's a limit, you know, of how much you chuck on versus how much the fertiliser costs versus, yeah, you know, everything else. But right, anyway, we'll leave it there for today. Tomorrow I'll bring the drone. I've charged it all up, spent the day charging it up, and yeah, we'll draw out the boundary so we ain't gonna do no steering, and we'll go from there. There's Linda's sheep, look. Linda's lambs and sheep. She ran out of grass down at her house, so yeah, they've had to come up here and graze the bull paddocks until the bulls come in. Anyway, me and Daisy are going to crack on. Hopefully we'll come back either tomorrow or we'll see how we go. What a view that is. I love that.